I believe that I have the experience, the education, and the investment in this community to be a very effective member of the school committee. I have a master's degree in educational administration in addition to a master's in social work. And as for my experience, I worked 5 years as a middle school counselor in a collaborative program in Newton. And my investment in the community is that I'm a town meeting member and have volunteered for the past 8 years at Hillside School, where my children have attended. I was the PTC secretary and developed their curriculum for their program on disabilities in the area of hearing loss, and have presented it to every second grade classroom for the past 8 years. But I'm most proud of my work working on overrides to improve Needham schools. I was a co-chair for the operating override for High Rock School in 2008, and that has resulted in opening up a wonderful 6th grade center and alleviating the overcrowding in the middle school program. And I was also very involved with the override for renovating Newman School because our children shouldn't be educated in sick buildings. So that's why I'm running. I want to give my skills back to the town because it's been a very good place to be. I had worked for the state for 13 years and was very involved with the unions there in leadership positions. And I've also taken classes in union law and workers' rights. So I know that side of union negotiations, but also in my education, when I got my master's in educational administration, it was negotiating with unions from the other side of the table. And so I think that's something that I bring that's very unique to the school committee as a candidate, that I do have the union background from both sides of the table. And our teachers represent 85% of the budget for the schools. And so negotiating a fair contract that will retain these excellent teachers, yet also be prudent for the fiscal realities of our town's budget, is a balancing act, and I think that I'm ready to do that. We're very fortunate right now in our schools. We have an excellent superintendent. We have exceptional teachers who have innovative programming ideas. Things that need to be improved is the funding that we're receiving from the state, especially for special education students. We used to receive about 70–75% of reimbursement for their special education from the state, and that has gone down to 40%, which is harming our community's budget when it comes to the schools. So I'd like to see that improve, and I believe that I have some advocacy background to work with both state and community groups in advocating that we have more reimbursement. I certainly hope they vote for the most qualified candidate and that they become informed of my qualifications, that I do have the background when it comes to the education, when it comes to the experience and the investment in the community. And also, I've been attending school committee meetings for about the last 4 years. I've gone to about half of them, so I know what the school committee does. I know some of the responsibilities of the school committee, and I think I'm very prepared, and that's why the voters should vote for me on April 12th. I hope that people will look at my qualifications. They can Google search for my website, Kim Marie Nicols for School Committee, and they'll learn more about my positions and my background, and I hope they make an informed vote on April 12th.